Hey everybody, so today I have this laptop. It's a nice one. It's Razer. A lot of people like Razer. It's a nice gaming brand. They have a lot of peripherals. Now they also do laptops as well. A lot of people like them, especially there's some laptops that actually make in the quartz color, which is like a pink, but it's pretty cool. So we've been seeing actually a real common issue that's been going on with them. You can see I already have it open because I always like to go ahead and check that out, where there is a problem with the DC jack. We made other videos actually talking about this one in particular. We actually have a really nice one where we remove the plastic there and solder the DC jack directly to the board. If you want to go ahead and check that out, we'll definitely make sure that we link that video as well so you guys can go ahead and check that out. But this seems to be really common because I see this a lot. I made even another video on a different model that's not exactly the same as this one. It's a little bit newer and it has those three prongs that actually go into the adapter itself, and it's a very unique adapter. And it's a very expensive part, so you can just get a replacement one for that. It's very hard to find as well, and it does have a similar issue where they are kind of burning aside there. We took off the little cover piece. We'll go actually under the microscope in just a second there. You see how melted and burnt this part is, and this is supposed to actually look more like this one, right? You see how clean? This would be a nice replacement one that we have. You can see this is what it looks like. That's not bad. There we go. You see that burn? Look, it's melted completely. Even some of the pins actually came off there, some of the plastic. And this is what it should be looking like right next to it. You see how nice and clean this one is compared to that. This is what it should be looking like, even though it's a black shell. It's the same type of jack that you have in there, but it's just a little bit of a different shade color. But you see, that's a big problem. So if we go under the microscope, we can actually see that too with the actual DC jack itself, where the connection goes on the board here. And this is where we made other videos before, making some fun time videos that you guys should go ahead and check out. Definitely made a few of them on this one. See that there? See all the black inside there? And we're also worried about some that go a little bit deeper here. Some of the metal actually did get a little bit impacted there. So what we need to do is we need to actually do a fix for this, obviously, because it's not going to be good enough if we just replace the jack. You don't want to do that because that's going to be a problem. So this seems to be a common issue that we actually see here quite a bit. If you ever see that it is giving you any type of charging problems, especially on these type of Razer, these are the Razer blades. I believe this one's like a 2016-2017 model. And there's also the other ones that are the newer ones, the Razer Blade Stealths. We did, I think, 2020 or 2022 model. I forgot exactly which one it is, but those ones seem to be giving very similar problems. They seem to actually burn at where the DC jack goes in on the board, and they also gives a lot of problems there. So if you ever smell smoke or you ever smell anything, definitely don't want to keep using it, because you'll see some of the videos where it's very basic. You can just do a replacement. It just impacted the DC jack itself, but it didn't impact the board. But this one, if you keep using it, maybe you're playing a game, keep using it, keep it plugged in overnight, keeps giving you a problem, it's going to make it worse, and then you're going to end up with something like this that we're going to have to do more of a board level repair for, and that's always not a good thing, especially on the newer models, because you know that the part is really expensive and it's hard to find, and then you have to do a repair on the board itself there. So anyways, before we get into it, actually, if you guys could really help us out, we like to show a lot of information, especially on these type of laptops. We do mostly MacBooks, and we also do a lot of day recoveries as well. If you could just hit that like, what it'll do is it'll help the YouTube algorithm shoot the video up in the stars so everyone can go ahead and see it, and more people can watch these videos, maybe save themselves some money, and also give them some education on board level repairs and also cool software tips. We do lots of other cool things as well to keep you guys well informed. So if you could do that, it would really help us a lot. Anyways, let's get right into the repair. Okay, so we need to remove the old connection because you see it's damaged here. And the challenge to even removing it and putting it back on is the fact that we're using a lot of heat to remove the old connection close to plastic. And it's very easy for that plastic to get a little bit damaged. So we can remove the old one, which we did here. And now what we want to do is we want to clean up all of these pads here to make sure that they're going to be perfect for the new connection. So we're going to replace it with some new ones. We're going to clean it up and make it very, very nice so we have a nice new connection. Now we do have a donor one in here. If you've seen our other videos, we do work on this laptop. It's a very, very popular model. It does have a lot of issues that actually do go with it because it's very popular as well. And we do have a connection that we removed already from the old one, or from the new one that we have. We're going to go ahead and put it back in, and it's at least a working connection. Now, because again it's a lot of heat and there's plastic, there's going to be a little bit of plastic that's going to be a little bit melted here, as you can see, but we're going to make it all nice so we can make a nice connection when we do put in the actual DC jack itself. and we're going to be heating it up. You can see we trimmed a little bit of the sides there so we can actually help make the connection actually totally fine. But we resoldered it. We just need to clean it up, make sure it's a very nice connection. All the pads are connected well, and it should be all good to go. Let's go ahead and test and see if it works. There we go. Okay, should go to BIOS. There's no hard drive. Well, alright, we got power. Alright everybody, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video on doing that burnt connection repair. Again, we have a lot of other burnt DC jack connection repairs if you want to go ahead and check them out. I'll also link them down below if you want to go check them out. You'll see a little bit of a different style that we do for each one, because it really depends on the circumstance and situation, those type of things. So whatever makes it work, right? Whatever's best way to make it work. So anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please leave a like, really does help us a lot. Subscribe for more content. We do lots of MacBook liquid spill repairs if you're interested in that, board level repairs, that type of cool stuff. Also lots of data recoveries as well. So if you do, stay tuned, stay subscribed, and we'll see you guys next one.